Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short.
Bro, hell no, bro. Like, bro, just believe the movement, bro. Like, watch just how this animation-based beat these niggas, bro. If I just play smart and I just don't get block shaded to death. Ooh, my signal, my shit jumping. Oh my god.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's it. That's it. Big hit. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a legend here in Chicago. It's Gale.
Oh, that's a whole touchdown.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Sayers. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Black 15! Watch twist! Watch twist! Hey, Rocket! He's checking! Crash!
From the 44, Rivers. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Back. Check. Lucky. Watch twist.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
He tried me, bro.
Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure
this better be a whole
token.
What? Oh, Pat killed me. Got him.
Emulate a turnover. 31 yards there and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Wide receiver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Wow.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Ronnie Lott. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Shit. Hey, watch it. Tight dog. 49, check 49. Get up.
Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I'm coming for you, son. No. Hey, 88.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Sayers. And it's
oh, my God, my main running back.
Lucker skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Wow, nigga didn't get that hole. Nigga, it was my whole fullback. And they didn't get the first down. 4th and inches, bro. That was a whole first down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They're struggling.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, running left at Sayers. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
One play. Don't you ever run
10.
My boy told me about this shit.
For a Miami touchdown. Gale Sayers, 65 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I hit that nigga with one of them.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Don't let Callie. Look again.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Safety's creeping. Check the backer. Check the backer.
On 2nd down, Dickerson.
No.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, Black.
Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 58 right there. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that. All right. D-line inside.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Flushed out right.
What?
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Check.
Brings up 3rd down.
Watch out. Hey, 626.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jerome Baker drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Ty Long now, as he'll punt it away.
Bro,
for the
no, I
second
don't,
time.
bro. My defense just fired her ass, nigga.
1:54 left on the
Bro,
clock
they
here
gotta
in
chill
quarter
out
number
with
2.
these fucking pistols, bro. I'm definitely going back to recap.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a give now to Sayers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
When people talk about versatility, they should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. Beginning time in his career in the NFL, an All-Pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. This will be caught by Brown. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40. The 40-yard line.
You can tell a big difference.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first
bro,
half.
I just can't move the ball on this weekend shit.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rivers, caught by his running back Sayers.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Bro, that nigga defense is fire. Nigga, you
This
sweet.
offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Rivers on 4th down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
I'm trying to get a quarter in.
On the give, this is Sayers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You can say it, bro.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. This from 42 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goal post.
And
the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken very short.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I called the play, too,
thank you,
nigga.
and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. There's a nice move.
Jason went to get the game over. PD came back.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I swear, if I get it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And they'll get it up just short of 5 at the 44. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
319. Right, 58, right there.
On first down, Peyton, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down now, Peyton pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. 58, come on.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He is going to find Hill here. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Delta.
Why would not blitz? I'm pretty black. Knew it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jerome Baker picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. 23 yards the pickup there. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
58. Right. Get 300. Get 300. Crouch. Quick down.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Escaping the pressure. To Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Hell no.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Okay, over here. 26. Jeff. 26. 6. Right now. You got 58.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Don't ever try to expect me like that again, nigga.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Shift. Watch the shift.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Go, nigga.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Devin White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Good.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rivers. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Go down, nigga. Go down,
pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 1st down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Through the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
Switch, red.
And he will have first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check the hot read. Hey, ready, play, 89.
A run at Sayers right side. And he's
Stop it!
40.
Stop it! EA, stop right now.
Key keeping the football is here.
Stop.
That fumble earlier probably at the forefront.
Any
of
his
his
trick me?
Hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. That one complete to Okoye. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Man, that's a big crucial
4th
decision
quarter,
right
down
here,
to the final
bro.
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
You got it. You got it.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Train Lane. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Switch.
To throw is Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jet 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, exit.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Oh my God!
I think he got that, yes. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Bombers. He's coming. We got double up. Jump out. We are going. Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
You got 26.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. It has the distance, and it is good. Adam Vinatieri does it again.
Trash.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asked you my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to
Bro, I lost on accident, bro. Bro, I don't know why I did that, bro. I don't know why I did that. Bro, I lost on accident, bro. That shit, man. That shit. Bro, man. That shit just pissed me off, bro.
Against cover 2 for no fucking reason.
Bro, that cover 2 is fire, though, bro.